Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources.
October 4, 1916 America, New York, whistleblower. Almost no one outside of Facebook knows what happens inside Facebook. Frances Haugen, the Facebook whistleblower who released tens of thousands of pages of internal research and documents, said the social media company could destroy her for speaking out, but she believed that, as long as Facebook is operating in the dark, it is accountable to no one.
BBC News World. October 4, 1910 America, New York, migrants, risking death trying to get to England in a pedalo. Filmmaker Julian Gudisho follows young migrants as they go to extreme lengths to try to reach the UK.
New York Times World News. October 4, 1909 America, New York. Rome mayor loses re-election bid, a defeat for Five-Star Movement. In 5 years in office, Virginia Raggi failed to stem the dysfunction of Italy's capital, where voters will choose between two of her rivals in a runoff. Virginia Raggi in Rome on Monday.
October 4, 1852 America, New York. Biden tells House progressives spending package needs to be between $1.9 trillion and $2.2 trillion. President Joe Biden said in a virtual meeting with a group of House progressives on Monday that the top line of the social safety net package needs to come down to somewhere between $1.9 trillion and $2.2 trillion, according to two sources familiar with the call. October 4, 1830 America, New York. Analysis: what Mitch McConnell is betting on. 2 weeks out from a dangerous debt default with broad consequences for the American economy, Mitch McConnell isn't budging. October 4, 1829 America, New York. Manchin breaks with party leaders over strategy on Biden's economic package. Democratic Senator Joe Manchin on Monday pushed back on several politically sensitive positions his party leaders are taking at a crucial time for President Joe Biden's domestic agenda. October 4, 1827 America, New York. Bubba Wallace becomes first black driver to win NASCAR Cup Series since 1963. Bubba Wallace made history Monday, becoming just the second black driver to win NASCAR's Cup Series race, the association's top series.
Time: October 4, 1824 America, New York. The Biden administration promised immediate aid to Haitian deportees. It has yet to arrive. As the United States moves quickly to deport thousands of Haitians, the Biden administration has repeatedly promised to support the migrants upon their return to their impoverished home country.
Fox World News. October 4, 1819 America, New York. Majority of Americans support accepting Afghan refugees who worked with U.S. New poll shows. A majority of Americans across the political spectrum are on board with resettling Afghans who worked with the U.S. and others struggling to escape Taliban rule, according to a new poll.
October 4, 1816 America, New York. The fight to save the affected wildlife. Live updates. Authorities consider ship's anchor as possible cause of oil spill. What we know so far about the California oil spill.
RT World News. October 4, 1815 America, New York. Golden Age or collapse. Snowden teases future without big tech after trolling Facebook throughout disastrous 6-hour-long outage. While millions were wailing and gnashing their teeth over the outage affecting Facebook, WhatsApp and Instagram, NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden was having a bit of fun, daring to suggest the world would be better without them.
October 4, 1758 America, New York. Analysis: what we learned from the Facebook whistleblower. It does not take a whistleblower to know that Facebook's vast platform is used to spread hate and misinformation. October 4, 1739 America, New York. U.S.-bound flights of Afghan evacuees to resume after measles pause. Flights of Afghan evacuees from staging areas abroad will resume this week as part of Operation Allies Welcome, according to the Department of Homeland Security. October 4, 1717 America, New York. Instagram promoted pages glorifying eating disorders to teen accounts. I have to be thin, eternally starved, I want to be perfect. These are the names of accounts Instagram's algorithms promoted to an account registered as belonging to a 13-year-old girl who expressed interest in weight loss and dieting. October 4, 1714 America, New York. Wash. Post. Biden admin reverses Trump-era rule prohibiting federally funded health care providers from making abortion referrals. The Biden administration is reversing a controversial Trump-era rule that prohibited federally funded health care providers from making abortion referrals, The Washington Post reported Monday. October 4, 1652 America, New York. Study, high blood pressure in young adults linked to smaller brain sizes and dementia. High blood pressure in young adults is linked to smaller brain size and increased risk of dementia, a new study has found. October 4, 1645 America, New York. 6-year-old discovers prehistoric fossil in creek. A 6-year-old boy discovered a mastodon tooth while taking a walk with his family at the Dinosaur Hill Nature Preserve in Rochester Hills, Michigan. CNN affiliate WDIV has the story.
World CBS News, com. October 4, 1644 America, New York. Russia aims to claim another space first. It's always difficult and scary to be pioneers, but it's very interesting, said the 37-year-old Parasold in a translated Instagram post.
October 4, 1634 America, New York. Federal judge rejects comparisons between Capitol insurrection and racial justice unrest. A federal judge rejected comparisons between the January 6 Capitol insurrection and civil unrest that at times accompanied racial equity protests during a sentencing for a Capitol rioter on Monday, just days after a judge in the same court had questioned the difference. October 4, 1632 America, New York. Facebook asks court to dismiss FTC antitrust complaint. Facebook is continuing to battle U.S. regulators that are calling for the company to be broken up, this time asking a court to dismiss an amended antitrust complaint against it filed by the Federal Trade Commission.
New York Times World News. October 4, 1630 America, New York. Thailand's quarantine island experiment is showing modest results. Phuket, a resort island where vaccinated people who test negative for the coronavirus can roam freely, is starting to see some life return to its tourism industry. The Phuket Sandbox program has so far drawn about 41,000 people. New York Times World News. October 4, 1630 America, New York. Thailand's quarantine island experiment is showing modest results. Phuket, a resort island where vaccinated people who test negative for the coronavirus can roam freely, is starting to see some life return to its tourism industry. The Phuket Sandbox program has so far drawn about 41,000 people.